Hey guys, it's Zoe and I'm going to be doing my April favorites, favorites of the month, and it's only going to be beauty favorites. Sorry if you see me looking the same in one of my videos I just did. That's probably going to be up first depending on which one comes first, but I'm pre-filming and so I just did the TMI tag this same day, so that's why I look the same. But I'm going to be doing my April favorites, showing you my favorites for the months and the products I really loved. So I can't believe school's almost over, like one more month of school. So I was just filming my March favorites. So I'm going to first start off with a candle. So this smells so good, and my mom bought this for me as like a candle for my room because she knows I'm obsessed. And the only ones I have from Bath & Body Works are all fall and winter scents, like cupcakes and cookies, and so it's like I want something more fresh and not as like thick. And so this is the Mainstays Flower Bouquet. They're kind of like the Yankee candles, I think, but it's like a mini one, and it smells so good. It just looks like this, and it smells just like spring, like how you would imagine, and you can really smell like flowers, but it's not overpowering and too strong. But I burned this just for a little bit, and like my whole room smells like that like the rest of the day, and I've been burning it, as you can see, and I just got this. So yeah, so I have that, and then I have, speaking of scents, I have a perfume. I know I had a perfume last month, but this is another perfume, and as you can see, it's almost gone. And this is the Beauty Scents Luscious Berry Body Mist. It says, refresh with fragrance from flowers and fruits infused with moisturizing aloe, leaf extract, mist over and after shower or bath, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it just looks like this, and it's really, really sweet. So if you don't like sweet scents, then you really won't like this. It's not really floral, it's more fruity, and it's almost like a little kid smell, but not the straight up cotton candy perfume. But to me, it's like, it smells like cinnamon mixed with fruit. It's like a musky fruit scent. I really don't know how to describe this, but it smells really good, and it's perfect for spring, and I've just been wearing it a lot, obviously, so I really like that. Okay, and then more scents. I have a deodorant, which sounds kind of weird, but this smells amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the Suave 24-hour protection invisible solid deodorant in Wild Berry Blossom. Looks like this, and it says extra effective protection, and it's a stick deodorant, which I know some people don't like, and I usually either use Suave or Secret, but this smells like perfection. Like, even like when I forget to wear perfume and I have deodorant, it smells like I'm wearing perfume. And like when I first got it, I was like, man, what smells so good? And I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's my deodorant. I actually smell it throughout the day, but not in a bad way. And like, I don't like the baby powder one because that's too strong, and it's really fruity, and it protects a lot from smelling bad, especially since it's getting warmer, and it smells so fruity, and I love it. So yeah. And then I have a skincare favorite, and as if you watched my March favorites, I sort of mentioned this, but this is a new one of it, and I told you guys I would repurchase it once I ran out, which I did, but I got the new one. And this is the new Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Facial Cleanser. So I have the orange one, the normal one, and this is oil-free with bursting bead technology, wakes you up and boosts skin's moisture with cucumber extract. So it's the blue one, and it smells like blueberries somehow. So good. It's supposed to be moisturizing, so if you have more drier skin than this one, and this one's not citrus, I don't really see it waking me up as much as the orange one does, though. I think the orange one actually really refreshes you, but this one I feel cleanses more, but I really like the smell of this. So I have this. It's really quick and easy for the morning. And then I have two hair favorites. So the first thing is the John Frieda Frizz-ease Secret Weapon Finishing Cream. So it just looks like this, and it says instantly tames frizz and smooths frayed ends for straight or curly styles. So you can either put it in before to like defrizz your hair and then like style it, but I put it in after. Like, I'll straighten my hair and then I'll run my fingers through it in the ends and brush it in, and so it kind of tames your hair. It's like a finishing cream, so it kind of makes it look glossy, instantly smooths hair, and camouflages frizzy ends for a flawless shiny finish. Use anywhere, anytime with UV filter, so it's good for like heat. So I really like this, and I've been using this all the time when I straighten my hair. And also what I use when I straighten my hair before I straighten it, of course, is the TresEMME Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray. It's almost gone. It's like right here. And I've repurchased this, like, I'm not kidding, since I started straightening my hair. So that was like 6th grade, 7th grade. I have been buying this one, just this kind, since then. And this is probably like my 12th bottle of it. I'm not kidding. And it says works with heat appliances, protects against heat damage, heat protection up to 450 degrees, and it smells really good. And it's like a light mist. You just spray it like 6 to 8 inches away. I mostly focus it from like here down, especially on my ends, and then I brush it in, wait for it to dry, and then I straighten my hair. And it protects for the most part against heat damage, and I feel like it helps my hair stay straighter than if you weren't to use anything on it. Okay, the rest is makeup products, of course, because I always have makeup favorites. So first I have a face primer, and I mentioned this in my new foundation routine, and I just recently picked this up like after I did my March favorites. So this is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer in Shine Free Control Shine with a matte finish. So it's a shine free primer. I really like this one. Hard Candy is not that expensive. It's really cheap at Walmart, and they have some for dark spots or age spots, and then they have one for dry skin, so it's a dewy primer. So if you want to get that, and then they have like they have other kinds, like the one's white and one's dark blue, but I just have the shine free one because I do have oily skin and I really want my makeup to stay matte. So I've been putting that on, and it's more like a cream. It's not a silicone, it's like a gel, and you just rub it in. It feels like it doesn't do anything because it kind of feels like it just disappears, but it's like velvety, and it makes your skin feel really soft. So I have been using that a lot, and it fills in my pores so they don't look as big. Then over that, I actually changed my foundation, and not because I didn't like the other one. Like if you watch my foundation routine, I still have a little bit left of my old bottle, and I really want to repurchase it. But I realized my skin's been getting really oily, and that foundation, even though it is drugstore, it is kind of expensive since it's newer. And so I'm like, okay, I want to try something else, and I want to stay matte all day. And I knew this came out, and I already have the powder that I really love. And so I was like, okay, I wonder if this will work. And it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, and I'm in the shade 100 Ivory. It says lightweight shine control. Sorry, the bottle's kind of dirty. And I really like how it's a squeezy tube, and it's like a moussey, thicker kind of texture. So it is full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy because it's not liquidy, so it doesn't look as cakey. It does keep you matte because when you put it on, there's no shine. It looks like you put powder on. I put concealer on after though, and I still set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I realized it doesn't keep me matte like all day, but I literally don't have to touch up until like my last class. So I really like this. It says Feather Light Liquid Mousse blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. Silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte baby soft finish. Lightweight texture, won't feel heavy or greasy. And I totally agree with that, and I really like this. This is actually the third darkest shade because the first two lightest shades that I thought I'm always in like the first or second lightest shade were too pink for me, and so this is more yellow, but it actually matches me pretty well even though it kind of looks dark. So I've been really liking that, especially for summer. I'll probably start using a BB cream when it gets like really hot, but I've been so oily, so this has been helping. Now I talked about that forever. And then I have a bronzer, and I've already talked about my NYC Sunny bronzer that I really love. That's completely matte, really inexpensive, not too orangey, not too muddy. It's like the perfect bronzer. This one I tried out this month, and it's kind of like a dupe. They almost match each other perfectly. Like the one I got, and if you look at the Sunny one, they're almost like the same. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder. Just looks like this. And I got the one 021 Sunlight. They have Sun Bronze, Sunlit. They have a ton. I got, I think, the lightest or second lightest. Some of them were too orange and some was too muddy looking. It says waterproof bronzing powder, velvet soft texture for naturally even bronze look, wears up to 10 hours, dermatology tested. And this is just like this, but the reason I got this one is because it is a little bit more natural, so it's hard to put on too much. So if you're a beginner with bronzer, I really recommend this. It comes with like a little sun in it. It's not completely matte like the if you want a matte one to contour, get the NYC one. This is I use for like the 3E motion to kind of bronze all over my face. This one, it's not shimmery. As you can see, there's like really no shimmer in it. It's kind of just like glowy, has little tiny micro shimmer sort of, but it's not like sparkly. So I like it more for summer and spring because once you start getting a tan, you don't really need a matte bronzer to kind of contour or anything. You just want like a glowy tan sort of look. So I've really been loving this bronzer, and it's really like natural. I mean, once you blend it in, but yeah. So I've been loving that, and it's basically like the same as the NYC, but this isn't completely matte. And then I have a few eye products. First I have a brush, and this is the Belle Dome eyeshadow brush. Looks like this. And I use it for blending. You can use it to like pack on eyeshadow on your lid. You can use it for a crease or even a highlight. I just use it to blend because it's dense, so it's not flimsy, and it's thicker, and so it's kind of poofy, and you just blend, and it really blends my eyeshadow. So I've been loving this brush. Like, it helps when you need to blend. Then I have a product for my eyebrows. This is the Maybelline Expert Wear eyebrow pencil in medium brown, and sometimes I use eyeshadow to fill them in, but when I'm in a hurry, I really just love using an eyebrow pencil because it's so much faster and easy, and I obviously just blend it in with the brush, fill in the sparse areas, and I really like that, and it stays all day because it's more waxy, unlike a powder. I have two eyeliners. This one's more for springtime. This is the Covergirl Perfect Point Plus eye pencil in the color 220 Midnight Blue, and it's a retractable eyebrow pencil. So this is like a midnight blue kind of color. I'm wearing it today on the waterline, and it's like a pop of color for spring, so I've been wearing that a lot. Then I have this little palette. It's really inexpensive, but it's actually pretty pigmented for being so cheap. It's the LA Colors eyeshadow palette in Traditional. And I'm going to be doing a video with this soon, but it's like basic bronze, a highlight, a peach, lighter brown, and it gets into darker colors, and it's like perfect for every day. And then I have a mascara, and this is the Great Lash Big, very black. It's not as dramatic, and it's not like my favorite, but I've just been trying out mascaras recently. The wand is huge, and I'm wearing it today, and it kind of really lengthens. It doesn't make them thick, but it makes them look longer. So I've been loving that, and it's really dark. So that is my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.